last time
I died.
we we proceeded on our mission objective to track down a necromancer, or the zombies the necromancer was creating. He just happened to be there. We rolled up on this little tower, or whatever it was, and we fought some zombies for a minute or two. He came out and said, "What the fuck is happening out here?" I yelled at him, assuming he was just a passerby. He was not. I then proceeded to run up to him and get charmed. So that was cool. And then Liz bravely said, "You know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna fucking get his ass. Watch this." And he rolled up on him. He got magic missiled in the fucking face after getting shocking grasped, I think. Was that the spell?
No, it was.
That was somewhere in the line of things that happened.
Well, yeah, he got shocking grasped, so he was stood there for a little bit. Then he got magic missiled to the fucking face and died. After that, Krell dispatched of the zombies. Most of them, at least, and then we got a fucking one-shot the evil mage. I snapped out of my charm. We took down the last two zombies together, and I'm pretty sure she fucked one of them up with Rend.
Yep.
So, and that was about that. I looted Liz, got the ring, and yeah, I believe that is where we left it.
Fairly astute, and Spoon and our yet to be introduced character both have inspiration.
Go. I guess the first step step in order here is to just kind of try. I'm going to try and get a read on the ring I'm currently wearing. See if I understand
Arcana.
what it is to any degree. Arcana. No problem, buddy. A 2.
As far as you know, it's just a common silver ring with a shield insignia on it.
Hey, Crow, check out this ring I found. It's cool, isn't it?
She just takes it in her hand, feels it up a bit.
Yeah.
There's definitely magic coming from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could not tell.
Doesn't seem to be harmful.
Well, then I'll just keep wearing it. I mean, you can't kill a guy and steal his shit if you're not going to use it, right? That's my philosophy, and I am not wrong about most things.
Usually that point's debatable, but I don't think now's the time.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. I think we should,
Curl's gonna move over to Liz's corpse.
believe we should probably take him back to Phandalin. Right?
Or at the very least, give him a proper burial.
Yeah, that. Yeah, maybe. I'll make sure to carve a statue of him, so the Great Hunter knows he was a valiant warrior. Yeah, we don't want to carry a rotting corpse with us back to Phandalin. I agree with your notion that we should probably bury him.
That book he's always carrying should probably have some kind of instructions on the rituals of his people.
Sure, we could take a. Well, you're probably, well, you can't read. You can. You're just blind, so it has to, you know. I'll take a look.
You search through his belongings and pull out his holy book and scroll through it a bit and find a section on funeral rites.
A shame, but I think he really held himself up, even when he was held by a bitch ass wizard's fucking paralyzation. A respectable man, even when he was making fun of me. Ugh.
He was a good friend. Always had our backs.
The funeral march.
And like me, he was a brilliant fighter as well. He hit things with that sword really fucking hard.
That he did.
I don't know what those holy people get up to when it comes to their knights, but it's impressive.
Crow will grab one of the prospector's shovels and start digging a hole.
I will join her in the process of digging this shallow grave.
It doesn't take us long at all to dig a serviceable grave and carve a makeshift headstone to mark it.
Yet another comrade I failed to protect. I'm not sure how much more of that I could take.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm a fucking failure, Krell. I've had a lot going on. And it all started going downhill not too long ago. But hey, this isn't about me. We should probably get a move on.
Yeah. As we continue along the path southward towards Wyvern Tor, our next destination. Let's get less depressing music going.
On the way there, I'm definitely carving a little wood statue for Liz.
Alright, roll me those wood carving tools.
I got a random photo of a halfling mage on the internet. I'm going to use it.
A
Alright.
13.
It's supposed to be a girl, but fuck it. I like it.
Yeah, you get a good start on making this depiction of Liz. Hopefully our mantle isn't full of these statues by the end.
Now, I'll leave them with hunted squirrels as offerings to the great hunter. Because, for God's sake,
You'll burn hit
I'm
dice
in
while we're
I'm in
walking.
need of some guidance. I mean,
Well, just to have decent health when we go to fight orcs.
yeah, true. I should probably do that.
I think you're still
Give me
fairly
some.
high, but
Yeah, I've got
less than
23.
half.
That's true. Yeah, I think I'll be fine actually. Got 23, and if anything goes horribly wrong, Krell probably has some spell slots left, so I think it'll be fine.
I got all my level 1s and none of my level 2s.
Ooh, perhaps a a long rest would be beneficial.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's just an idea. I mean, I'm out of superiority dice, and I'm down at action surge.
And I only got one bardic inspiration left, so yeah, we should take a long rest to grieve and dwell on the journey ahead of us.
It's funny actually. The Hunters Guild back in Squirrelstead, they were less of an actual like group of hunters gathering together and more of our form of a religious sect. They focused on the things revolving around the Great Hunter, including our generation's reincarnate isn't the right word, but that's what they say. But they're not reincarnates, as they're more like people who behave and act in the same manner as the Great Hunter. There's been many of them throughout Squirrelstead's history. And when I retired from the ring, I decided to come back home and rejoin my family. The guild approached me and told me that they believed my son was to be the bringer of a new generation, the next great hunter for Squirrelstead. It was my job to make sure he stayed safe, along with the rest of my family. Fucking botched that. Couldn't get that right. So now I'm just wondering what the fuck I'm supposed to do now.
I don't think that's for me to decide.
Yeah. Moping about it has gotten me nowhere, which is why I came out here in the first place. Got out to Phandalin to get Whisk's body sent back to Squirrelstead. I figured I'd stop there. But you and Liz made fine enough comrades, and I decided I would keep traveling with you fellas. Couldn't even do that right. Ugh. But hey, we're pretty fucking cool though, right? Yeah.
I like to think so.
Yeah. I mean, you did kill that guy. Like, it was very impressive. I've never seen magic like that before. That's something that most of you of the awakened world can do, or is that something particular to your kind, Crow?
I'm not entirely sure. It's just something I picked up.
Huh. Interesting. Magic's fucking cool. But only when it's used in a cool way and not in a bitch-made way. Because sometimes magic is lame, because lame people use it. Like Yarno. We didn't even get to see him use magic. But he was lame because he sucked. But it was that guy's fault for, not preparing his defenses better. Maybe if he would have prepped for a fucking meat-headed moron, a goblin, and a man of God to break into his lair, kill all of his men, and kill him. He should have been prepared for that, you know what I mean?
Probably.
Definitely not on. You know, guy just sucks. I wonder if some random like fiend is gonna get angry at me for defaming the dead like that. Nah. If something bad were gonna happen, like a curse, it would have already happened. There's been way too much time in between those events for me to be worried. You have any experience with orcs, Krell?
Not really.
No? Me neither. I've fought a couple in my year, but, ugh. Those ones were like... They were very much shows to fight them, because they were like untamed beasts. But I can't assume, you know, every orc would be like that, because that would just be like very morally incorrect of me. Well, this is like a proper clan of orcs we're dealing with, so... I'm led to believe it will not be a very, get in, get out experience.
I couldn't imagine so.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, 8 zombies and a wizard, and then a band of thieves, and also a wizard. I think we've got a pretty fine repertoire under our belts for this. But I mean, I've been wrong about these kind of things before, so who really knows? I'm just excited to like really get in and bash some heads, you know?
Being a colossal pain in my ass right now.
Isn't that like the fucking the like signature of these games? Is it something's always a pain in the ass?
All I'm trying to do is make a map. Why is this so difficult?
That's roll 20, baby.
Warn me if I appear on the map, because currently I am searching what my familiar will look like.
Oh, that's right. You have a familiar. should be.
I'm thinking either a crab gentleman or a tiny owl.
Yeah, I forgot that like the line between the D&D shows I watch and actual D&D are like so different. 'Cause I just came off of watching Dimension 20's A Crown of Candy, where everything is like they're fucking candy creatures. And their familiars are shit like a sprinkle that just kind of flutters around,
I
or
want
a sentient piece of black licorice.
just look at this
Or a,
beautiful owl.
or a peppermint pig. Well, the peppermint pig died though. That is a pretty owl. It looks like it has stars in its eyes.
Exactly. I love stars, so
That's cool.
I think I'm going to go with the owl. That's it.
Let's go. Free help action.
And I can deliver touch spells by her.
Hmm.
I did not know that. What's its name?
Oh shit. Now I understand the DM thing. What's your name? Oh no. Okay, her name is Quill.
Quill. We got book and writing puns all over this character. Let's go.
I mean, yours was first whisk, then spoon. Mine's going
Yeah,
to be cake.
yeah, that's true. It's true. That was exactly the point. Because the predecessor to the whisk is the spoon.
Tiny whisk.
I'm Tiny Whisk. Big Whisk. Lil Whisk. That's gonna be my name on SoundCloud.
Do you watch Binging with Babish?
I do. He's got his lovely companion Tiny Whisk.
Okay, that's finally done.
Out here struggling.
Alright,
Can't
so
get
we get some
get roll
rest as we make our way to Wyvern Tor to handle some orcs of unknown strength and skill.
Yeah.
And
It'll be
maps that don't want to cooperate with me.
Roll 20, baby. Nothing works. Does it ever want to work? Who knows? Will it ever work? Probably not. But hey, that's not the attitude that's gonna get us through this.
I ended up having to completely delete the background and then re-put it back in after I was done doodling for it to work properly.
Boy, this is.
And I forgot to put our tokens
Oh,
in.
that's right. I have sticky mod. Never mind.
What are you complaining about?
Nothing. Just some shenanigans in Spelunky 2. Game is not. I should really stop playing this because it's fucking.
Distracting.
It's just one loss after another, man.
So yeah,
I really only played it. I like whenever I have
arrive at-
downtime or I don't feel like playing something else.
We arrive at Wyvern Tor, a sizable hill with miles of rugged terrain on its flanks and slopes.
Huh.
As we approach, the faint smell of smoke hangs on the air as we ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens up at the bottom of a ravine, hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave. Keeping watch is a single orc.
Huh. Right then. I've got a brilliant idea. So they're not in the ravine, right? They're just like chilling outside of it.
The one we can see seems to be guarding a cave.
A cave, okay. Assuming we're concealed from where we're located, can I just take a shot at it with my crossbow?
From this distance, you could.
Hell yeah.
Let me actually get the map in front of you.
Gonna try and take a... Ooh. Ooh. Oh no.
I did not want to waste any additional time to do dynamic lighting, so you get to see all of what's waiting for you.
We got 6 orcs and a... whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. But it looks like... It looks like an orc of some kind.
It looks like I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're in a very tough position here. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking... Assuming we're, like, relatively concealed over here, I'm gonna take a shot at that boy with my crossbow.
Alright.
A 22.
I should probably have their character sheet up. But that would make sense, wouldn't it? 22 will hit.
Or 7 damage.
Alright. Yeah, you stealthily draw your crossbow up and take a shot at this orc, winging it square in the chest. Ugh, got the hiccups tonight. And it mutters something in orcish to itself and snaps the arrow off. And what is distance from Krell to enemy?
Alright, bro, you got it. You could probably do something a lot better. Because that was not my best work. Not gonna lie.
Oof.
Can she hit it with rend? That is the question of the day.
That is what I was just looking at, and she could if she throws at disadvantage.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Well, fuck it, let's do it anyway.
And yeah, true.
And at disadvantage, it still hits.
Let's go! Ren's a fucking legend, bro. What does being a +1 magic item mean, though? Like, is it just a bonus to damage?
+1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Okay.
For a total of 9 damage, so it mutters something to itself in orc, snaps off the arrow, and immediately takes Ren square to the throat and hits the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Nicely done.
That's little life for an orc.
Well, they also have
I mean,
a very large boy here too, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a problem. Nicely done.
okay,
it's-
what's the plan?
I think we should try and at least be a little stealthy about this. Maybe survey what we're dealing with here. Orcs are like... They're like... It's like hunting human, kind of. Yeah. There's a lot of steps you can take. But being quiet is the top one, especially if you're dealing with an entire band of them. So let's move into their cave here and at least try to get an idea of what we're dealing with.
That's actually brilliant coming from you.
I know.
It's weird.
I'm telling you. I was raised in a town meant for hunting, and human was on the list.
Surprisingly enough, that isn't the strangest thing you've ever said to me.
No, all right, hold on. I'm gonna have to ask you to tell me what is the strangest thing I've said to you then.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything, but I'm sure you've said something a little crazier from your hometown.
I mean, between the 6-foot squirrels and the children that are 5 foot at the age of 6, there's plenty to pick from.
That's a wildness going on in Squirrelstead, but
where the wild things occur. Squirrelstead. Like if they had like a state sign, that would be what it says.
where wild shit happens that we can't explain.
Yeah. That's Squirrelstead, baby.
Oh, I just got a brilliant idea for that. I'll write that down. Okay. Notes for later.
Wow.
Anyway,
Alright.
let's
Alright,
roll
let's get
stealth as we make our approach.
I have to roll at disadvantage because I'm wearing chainmail, right?
Are you wearing chainmail?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing some kind of heavy armor. Yeah, chainmail.
Yeah. So you need to roll a disadvantage.
So, yeah. 17.
Still managed to roll better than Krell somehow.
Let's go.
Just the passive perception work. Well, fun.
Do they have garbage passive perception?
Moderate.
That's
It
what my
still isn't
assumption is.
exactly an orc's best stat.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
You're telling me they're not exactly the wisest creatures?
Yeah.
I think they'd be offended that you'd even claim that.
I don't think they'd understand it with a -2 to intelligence.
True. They can speak though. But I don't think most orcs know common.
Anyway, Krell's gonna pry Ren from this man's throat.
He broke my crossbow bolt. What an ass.
You have plenty.
I do have plenty. It's true.
Krell, taking advantage of her dark vision, is gonna try and sneak along this interior wall to get a good.
I'm gonna follow
Oh, my
her
dark vision.
because I don't have
Blind
dark
vision.
vision.
You're basically holding Krell's hand just so you could kinda see in this game.
I could light a torch, but you know, that would be disadvantageous for us.
It occurs to me we just enacted the phrase "the blind leading the blind."
What a metaphor. This is so sad. One man reads book, 1 millions watch boob. This is so sad.
And Krell can't really detect anything going on from this distance, so she's gonna have to stealth closer, so let's make another roll. That is much better.
Oh no, another stealth roll. 10.
Alright, so just move a bit closer, and as we do so, you manage to, in the dark, trip over the rope supporting this tent that we're passing by here, and catch your weight hard against the ground, making a nice resounding echo through the cave as the two orcs closest to us crane their necks to see what's going on. we're basically standing out in the open.
Toro, they just pops up. Oh boy. 15, not bad.
And from where we are, from where Krell is, because Spoon can't see, she can only detect the 3 orcs and unknown person changed to a pillar.
Krell, I think the first step of order is I need light. It's gonna be very hard for me to fight with a torch and my sword. So we need light.
Well, that does not bode well.
And I know that's a thing that she can do. Because I saw her do it when we fought zombies.
The question is, does Krell still have that spell prepared?
Is my character sleeping or?
You're
I don't
currently
know, I don't
chained to
know.
a pillar.
Yeah, but is he sleeping or he's seeing what's happening?
You're
Who's that?
conscious, but pretty malnourished and dehydrated.
Oh, okay.
So, struggling probably isn't going to be the best course of action.
Oh, I was just going to say that I was going to stick their arms up their arses.
Surprisingly, that's not the weirdest thing I've had a player say to me.
Really?
I was going to threaten and like, let me off before I something.
You were gonna thousand years of death, these fucking orcs.
Exactly.
Lovely. Can't think of anything better than that right there.
But yeah, this orc boy here immediately leaps into action, taking his weapon in hand. A big old great axe.
Fun.
Oh,
Not like he's gonna.
it's gonna hurt. Maybe
Not
not.
like Or not like it's gonna hit me.
Hit Krell.
Oh boy, that's fun.
No, that's not fun.
Yeah,
It's
Crow
the
is.
exact opposite
Krell
of
very-
fun.
I don't know if that's the intention or not, but your rolls are still going only
Okay,
to
damn it.
you.
Yeah, that's the thing I had to edit on the main menu. Shit.
Forgot. Gotta stay hydrated for the damning battle ahead of us. Where is
What the
Krell in
fuck?
the initiative? Oh my
Krell
gosh, she's all the way
was
down there. Bad news, bears.
Okay, there we go.
Well, whatever the fuck this shit is at least it's
Am I
13.
the only person in this situation without dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Oh yeah, halflings don't have
halflings
dark
don't either.
vision. Alright, cool. I'm not the only one who can't see shit. I've got a solution for that.
Okay.
So these are tents around us, right?
Yes.
You said they were tents.
Yeah.
So that leads me to believe that they're flammable. So my idea is I'm gonna light a torch and try and set some of them on fire.
We could skip a step and just straight up use your tinderbox.
That's true, yeah. But then I could throw the torch at a fucking orc.
That is also true.
So yeah, well, I assume lighting the torch would be an action, right?
Bonus
Is it
action.
using an
use
item? A bonus action. Okay. So yeah, I would light my torch
I assume I will survive.
and try and set
You're currently a prisoner,
this
so they have no
one.
reason to attack you at the moment.
this one, this one on fire. The one that we're standing at. know what I would roll to make that happen.
I just made a roll for it.
Oh.
And you, taking in the air around you, you realize it's quite dry in here, so you pull out your tinderbox and begin striking it and getting a good light going on the oil, soaking your torches. And you drag the weight end of the torch along the edge of this tent as it quickly goes up in a blaze. So you now have a pretty large source of light right next to you.
Let's go. And I have no need for this. Well, how far can I see since we're not using dynamic lighting? Really? Well, that is it. I see.
Everything in
So
this.
we got 5 orcs, a mystery person. Okay. Yeah. Next step. I'm gonna. And whatever this fucking thing is, can't see that though.
You just barely see its lumbering form on the edge of your vision.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw my torch at this guy.
Alright.
I don't know what to roll for that.
Be a straight d20.
I just did. Okay. R1d20. 8.
And unfortunately misses.
Damn it. And I'm out of things to do.
Alright. This orc here is gonna move forward and pull out its great axe. And...
It did run into my range though, so I'm gonna use brace on it.
Alright.
Oh wait,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's disadvantage.
15 hits.
15 hits. Let's go. For 12 slashing.
Very nice. So yeah, this orc runs directly into your waiting blade, taking it square across the chest, at the same time raising up its great axe for return blow. And I believe a 20 will hit.
Yeah, 20 does in fact hit.
Maybe because you're not attuned to the staff yet.
Can't use shield, yeah.
For 5 points slashing.
It's not bad.
Well, you say that now, as the large and lumbering creature in the back maneuvers its way across the battlefield.
Ooh. Oh, what the fuck is that?
And unfortunately, with this orc in the way, it can't hit you with its biggest weapon, so smallest weapon. As it pulls one of many javelins out of this large satchel on its hip, and that one's immediately. It's been a while since we got a nat 1 with a ranged.
Fuck!
So yeah, in its infinite rage, as it comes to attack you, it pulls this javelin, this decrepit-looking tool, nowhere near the form and function of a proper javelin. And as he goes to throw it, he snaps it into many pieces in his own mighty hand.
Oh my god. Oh.
And
Fuck.
that's his whole last turn.
He ran over here and failed to throw a javelin. Let's go.
is gonna move over here to get a better shot with his javelin. And a 10 will miss. Krell's finally up. I should have been thinking what our Krell's gonna do.
We are in a hilarious amount of danger.
You know what? The double cutlasses haven't failed me in a while. Let's go with that.
Let's go.
Oh.
Both of those hit? Let's go.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fear the Small is way more powerful than it should be.
Is it like it gets another 1 damage per level?
Yeah, it goes up for each level I am. So
What the fuck?
It gets up to an extra 20 damage, and the only caveat is the creature I'm hitting has to be bigger than me.
You're a goblin, so most things are bigger than you.
Well,
I am not.
Well, it is a goblin feat, so.
Oh, true.
And I think our prisoner friend is shorter than Krell, but it goes by class size, not height.
Oh, okay.
And they're both small creatures, so.
On the turn of this orc, can I try call him and lie?
I don't think they speak common.
You can always try.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
True.
Okay.
Crow draws her cutlasses off her back, and one sweep two directly across its chest in a big X pattern, just spraying blood into the dry air of this cave and dropping this orc to his knees, dead.
Wow. Absolutely incredible.
I'm more worried about the big thing in front of us than the little ones at the moment.
Cannot deny that.
And this boy back here is gonna move over here and give a javelin shot at Krell. That is the wrong character page. And a 23 will hit
Oh Lord.
for 7.
Ugh.
It's the second time Krell's been impaled by a javelin. And, yeah, it's not doing her health any good.
Okay.
The farthest back orc is up. What did you want to do?
I want to call him. Hey, come here.
What do you want, prisoner?
Oh fuck, they do speak common.
Those two guys there, you cannot defeat them. They are famous on back on my place. They were adventurers, very strong. I can help you win it. You just have to unleash me.
Roll deception.
As I say this, can I use minor illusion as my cantrip to make them look buffier?
I'm gonna go with no because you're currently chained up, so you wouldn't be able to properly perform the somatic component.
Okay, it's okay.
But you do still get to make a deception.
9. Ah, shit.
Well, you got that. You got that inspiration though.
Yeah, you do have inspiration.
It rolled 1 higher.
Okay, I'm going to use the inspiration then.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. They do look quite tough. I suppose you're right. And moves over and pulls a key out of his satchel and goes to start unlocking your shackles, and that'll be his turn. And you can now roll into initiative.
Let's go. Now I don't have to run over there and do it myself. Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Top of the turn order as soon as he enters combat.
Okay,
it's your
so
turn.
I'm going. Oh shit! What the hell? I wasn't expecting to go first.
You suddenly have a lot more pressure on your shoulders than you did before.
Oh god, what do I do?
All your equipment is in your pack just nearby you, so you could easily spend a bonus action to get your gear back.
Yeah, going to do that, and then I'm going to cast a spell. The question is which one?
You're a wizard. You've got some pretty good options.
Yeah, like if this orc didn't have come here, I was just going to throw this away and run. Okay, I'm going to use lightning lure
Oh,
and throw this orc the fuck away from me.
well then, a strength save though, and a DC 12 strength save on orcs.
Yeah, that probably was not a good idea.
Nah, whatever. It could still happen though.
And it does. I'll be damned. So, yeah,
I'll be
you,
damned.
One
you
d8.
raise your staff and call forth a tendril of lightning that lashes out and grabs this
Max
orc, pulling it ever close to you and dealing max damage.
But I thought he was trying to throw it away from him.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Oh, you could throw or be pulled. Yeah, it makes a saving throw or it's pulled directly towards you.
Oh, it's pulled. I thought it was pushed. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
In all fairness, since it's already 5 feet away from you, it doesn't get any closer to you.
Yeah, I know the problem was, you know.
the fact that it was there at all. So we see this guy fucking get himself freed and then immediately attack his captor.
Checks out. Spoons up.
Oh fuck. That's bad. That guy looks frail. He's gonna fucking die.
That's probably what's going to happen, honestly.
I can ignite one. No, I actually I wouldn't even have to. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe one or two attacks of opportunity for this.
Spoon is strategizing. I don't like it.
I really gotta think about what I want to get done here. This guy, he's in pretty bad danger right now. So, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Step one, I'm gonna take a swing on this guy.
All right.
That's step one.
14 hits.
14 hits for 11 slashing.
And that'll finish him off after your first mighty blow.
Great. Then I'm gonna run over here. I think that incites an attack from this guy, assuming, well, that depends on what path I took.
Yeah.
It'd be better to get attacked by him than the ogre.
All right. So what path are you taking?
So I started here, so I probably went.
If you right-click while you're dragging, it creates a path that I
Okay.
can see.
I did not know that. Right click while I'm dragging, you said?
Yeah. You
But it's
start to
also
drag,
moving next.
You right-click where you start, and then right-click like this.
Gotcha. So
So
probably.
like every point you would turn, you have to right-click again.
Okay. We can move diagonally, right? That's an option we
Yeah.
have.
As
Then
long as the environment allows for
yeah,
it.
that's probably the path I would take.
So yeah, you would move through and then exit the ogre's path.
Alright,
He's only got javelins in his hand at the moment, and a 10 will not hit.
Then I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use another superiority die to use my. I haven't used my reaction this round. Yeah, I haven't. So I'm gonna use repost because he missed me. Hit him with my great sword. 26. I'm pretty sure that hits for 9 slashing, and also a D8 as a superiority dice. So a D8 slash R1D8 for 15 slashing.
16.
No, 16. I know math.
So yeah, you dodge its javelin attack, lunging straight for you, and rake your great sword along its leg as you go by.
And then I'm going to use my action surge to make a swing on this boy.
Alright.
A 21.
will hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits. For 9 more damage.
As you run over and cleave the man that was just hit with lightning, taking him out of the equation entirely.
I've still got it!
Thanks, human.
No problem, little friend. They call me Spoon. And you are in a very fucked situation.
At least I got you guys to help.
Can't deny that.
And suddenly
Oh,
you
boy.
feel very hot air breathing down the back of your neck. As the
How
ogre
how
steps
big
up
is this
behind
thing?
you. Good question. Doesn't say on that. I might need the info page.
I imagine like 6 meters. 6 meters is 19 feet.
What the fuck?
I
don't think
imagine
it's- I don't think
They
it's
are
that
10 feet tall.
Yeah, alright, it's a whole 4 feet taller than me. I'm probably welcoming its advance on me.
Yep. Because your back is currently to it.
Uh-oh.
Which means it gets advantage.
Ah, fuck. Does not.
This
hit.
is anyway. As it brings its
I don't have-
great club down on the ground, just next to you, leaving quite the crater.
Oh! Alright! Well then, mister. You just fucked yourself!
That's so human. As the orc
Oh my god, it
from
speaks
behind
common!
steps up. No, that's the orc behind you talking. On the
He
opposite
doesn't know
behind you. And he misses you with a javelin at point blank range with advantage.
Yeah, I do think so. As a matter of fact, I'm not stuck in here with you guys! You're stuck in here with me!
And with all the yelling currently going on, Krell's ability to see her surroundings is much, much clearer. You know what I ought to do? I don't want to make all of us deaf. That would kind of suck. I could do that, but it would suck.
Why do I have the staff pulled up on my screen? I'm not even attuned to the thing.
So I don't really want to do any of these thunder spells.
Because wouldn't they be more... Oh, I know, it's thunder, not lightning. Never mind.
I have a very great idea.
I was gonna say, wouldn't they be more effective on me because I'm wearing metal? But then it struck me that it's in fact sound, not actual lightning. So I'm
Krill's gonna
Oh,
move up.
a little bit goofy in the head. That's okay.
The orc that just attempted to stab you, and she's gonna attempt to stab it.
Hell yeah.
And Rend finally misses.
Ah. what a cataclysmic shame.
I want to see the orc hits me and down one hit.
Oh, they've actually been rolling pretty low for damage, which is unusual.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm going. If I succeed on my plan, I'm going to become an Anakin Skywalker.
Hey, you tricked me, little one. As he raises his great axe to.
Oh, please, less than 10.
Unfortunately, an 8 does not
These
hit.
fucking orcs! They can't do shit! I came into this encounter so scared of what was gonna happen.
Okay, I'm going to point to the ogre and say, "Hey, mate, don't you think these orcs are abusing you?" And cast Charm Person.
Oh, let's go. A wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Oof.
It's an ogre. I imagine it's not gonna hit a 12 on a. Yeah.
I had to check to see if Charm Person would actually work on an ogre, and yes, it in fact does.
Wonderful. I
Yes.
became the biggest swarm to destroy
Oh
because I died thanks to that.
So now,
Man, the charm is so much cooler when it's not happening to me.
So yeah, this ogre now regards you as an acquaintance, and you have advantage on giving it commands.
Oh.
Can I give a command? Okay, I'm going to say to the ogre, "Hey, this guy right here. I think he was trying to attack you earlier."
Ogres even have language? Oh, they do. Holy shit. The ogre speaks common. How about that?
Let's go! Hell yeah.
So it will nod you an acknowledgement. And spoons up.
You're an amazing fucking genius. Straight
Thank
stranger.
you.
Since this guy's about to be in some hilarious danger, I'm gonna take a swing on this fella.
Alright.
You know what? Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna switch. I'm already stuck up in my greatsword.
15 on that?
I'm rolling 9s like it's nobody. That's a 2. I've consistently been rolling 2s on the damage die. That's 2 1s. Come on.
Yeah, you spin around and slash into the orc that's trying to impale you from behind.
You're a coward, and you suck at this fighting thing.
And just as you rate your sword to continue the battle, you feel a hand, a very large hand, grab you by the leg.
Ooh, yeah, he got a nat 20.
And he had advantage on that check.
Do I? Is it a contested strength or?
It is a contested strength or not strength, but athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, great.
Is he
I'm
going
good
to
at acrobatics.
go with the
Well, you
orc?
have to beat a nat 20, so.
Yeah, I know. Okay. God, please. The dice gods, I beg. Damn it. Got a 14.
So yeah, the ogre grabs you by the leg and swoops you up. You're now dangling upside down from its giant mitts.
Um.
A good couple feet off the ground.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
bad.
What's it going to do?
As
I
the,
think that was its whole turn.
that's its whole turn. It only gets one in action.
Am I? I'm assuming. Like, did he grapple me? Is that what
Yeah,
I'm
you're considered
effectively?
grappled.
Okay.
I thought he was going to throw a spoon at the orc.
Get out of my head.
That would have been fucking awesome.
See, the topmost orc here between Krell and Paige is like, ooh, pinata.
God damn it.
And
I'm
23
in-
will
20
hit
yeah.
Spoon
Yeah, 23 hits.
for 6 piercing
6 piercing.
damage. As he
Ah.
impales you as you dangle upside down.
God damn it. This is both extremely frustrating and humiliating.
Don't worry, you've got this! As Krell remembers to give bardic inspiration to Spoon.
Yay. It's a D6 too.
Yeah, but it's a d6
attack.
to any roll of a d20
Okay, cool.
within the next 10 minutes.
Alright, yeah.
And that's my bonus action, so let's try and get Ren to redeem itself. There we go.
Yeah, it sure did! Let's go.
That's also max damage.
This is fucking... This dagger, man. This thing's fucking legendary.
So yeah, just as he gets done impaling Spoon, Krell jumps on his back with her dagger going for a second shot and just drives it straight through his collarbone into his lung as he aspirates blood.
That's what gave me the inspiration right there.
Yeah.
Seeing some real viscera just go down.
Okay, now I'm back.
Nah, you're fine. He's probably gonna swing at me.
Hopefully. No bad feelings.
Nah, you're fine.
He's gonna attempt to swing that great axe at Paige again.
Oh fuck.
Oh
And
shit.
a
Oh,
19
yeah,
that
yeah, that. Whoa, whoa.
15
Wow.
points
Oh,
slashing
ow.
damage. That's max
Fuck.
damage.
Jesus fucking
Just
Christ.
immediately drops Paige.
We're so.
Oh, please don't die. I like this character.
Okay,
And
so.
first death saving throw on Paige. By the way, I didn't realize it.
Oh my god!
I didn't realize it until after last session. Last session was the 13th session.
Oh wow.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
nat
Spoon's
one!
turn.
That's not
Come on,
good.
I like this character. I don't want him to die.
Okay, first, yeah, my first is getting out of a grapple an action.
Yeah, you gotta make the same contested check.
Fuck. Okay. Can I?
Your arms
Can
are
I-
free. You can still attack it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use Commander Strike and tell Krell. I'm in a hilarious amount of danger. I don't care what you do, but I need you to do it.
Alright, let me check something really quick. Because I don't remember if it has to be a weapon attack or not.
You can you use a bonus action to it's a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature. The creature can
Oh,
immediately
you
use its
forgo-
reaction to make
yeah.
one weapon attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you forgo one of your actions and use your bonus action.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
One weapon attack.
One weapon attack.
So here comes Ren from way downtown, because that's what's in her hand.
Something impressive.
Always impressive. This is Krell.
And it's rend.
That's a 23 that hits. And it doesn't say I can't use my bonus modifiers.
It does not.
As Krell unleashes Ren from her hand once more in glorious fashion. Letting loose those psychic blades you saw earlier for a big old 19 points damage.
I don't know what was she hitting. The ogre?
Oh. And now Charm Person is off.
Oh god.
The charm person ends when he gets attacked.
We need Krell needs to like Krell needs to do something on her turn because we are in some serious trouble right now.
And it's the
I mean that'd be
turn,
me.
But I believe charm person doesn't let a person know that they were. Oh no, it does know it was charmed.
Yep, and now it's pissed at my body.
But your body right now, so it's gonna focus on Spoon. Granted, the
Big guy. Oh, Krell can add a D8 to that, by the way. I should have mentioned that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I can actually roll it from.
For an additional 7.
Let's go.
That's all.
Yeah, this.
That's what, 14, 26 points damage total.
Let's go. God, then!
And the ogre's gonna proceed to slam Spoon directly into the ground, as if it was a great club.
Yeah? 17, huh? Yeah, that hits.
Ouch.
For 15
For
points
15 bludgeoning? Ooh, I'm at 2 health. Let me look at something real quick, like.
I like
Yeah, okay.
this character so much.
No, it crawls up next. She has healing spells.
Alright. So first things first, a bonus action level 2 healing word.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I forgot to take the psychic blade modifier off that.
So we got
10 points
2
healing.
10 points. All right, not bad, not bad.
Thank God. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
I thought the turn order didn't progress, so I thought the fucking ogre had a bonus action.
I was using that
Yeah.
page, by the way, not on Spoon.
Oh, that's right. It's not mass healing word.
Nope.
I
That's
forgot.
the
Yeah.
level
I totally
spell,
forgot that's how
believe.
that works. Ugh, I'm in danger.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
What the fuck? I thought you were dead.
Not bad, just hurt.
Krell's gonna run up on the ogre with her cutlass in hand and give it a good old stab, which hits. God damn, ogres have low SAC.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I believe I can use this once per turn. Yeah, once per round on my turn.
Thank God.
So she'll give it another psychic blade stab with the cutlass.
Okay,
for
yeah.
20 points damage.
That is fucking ridiculous.
As the ogre crumples to the ground, along with
with
Spoon.
Do I take damage?
No, you only fell a couple feet.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Luckily, it did not fall upon you.
Thanks. Good God, I'm really not doing good.
And the orc will once again swing its great axe. And a 23 will hit Paige again for 4
This
points
time,
slashing
thank
damage.
For 4 point slashing.
And Paige is
Oh,
up
just a
with
little,
this
just a
one-
little under half of your health.
And it's Paige's turn.
Okay.
I'm just now
I-
realizing I forgot to put on the battle music.
This battle went from like heavily in our favor to kind of intense somewhere in the midsection.
Yeah, it was somewhere around the point where we got surrounded.
Yeah.
We just kind of gave up on tactically fighting.
Okay, I'm pretty fucking pissed at this guy.
Yeah, do something.
Uh,
Hit his ass.
the orc right above me has a great axe, right?
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Can I take his great axe and use catapult on it to launch at this one?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god!
I'm going to do that.
That's fucking cool as shit.
Mind you, it does do the damage of catapult rather than the weapons damage
It's still 3d8, isn't it?
if it hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it hits, that's sad. Anyway, if it doesn't hit
That's a
the
nat
target,
one.
Let's go!
As you reach down and magically ensnare this man's battle axe and wrench your arm forward, swinging it into the other man. I think catapult has knockback too, doesn't it?
Yep. 3d8.
No, it doesn't. Ouch.
I think it does
Yeah.
not do that
It
for you
rolled the damage
automatically.
already when you hit it to begin with.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
a 9, which is not nearly as impactful. Actually, no, it's still pretty good. These orcs had not as much health as I thought they would.
Well, it's Spoon's turn with his 2 health.
Yeah. Bonus action, I'm gonna use my second wind, just because I don't want to risk it. That's weird. I feel like that would have a thing for that, but that's fine. Slash R1d10 plus 3 for 9 health. And I'm gonna take a swing on this boy.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna. Is it even? Nah, it's not worth it. I've already got this. I've already got this
24
going.
hits
For 11.
points damage.
Let's go. I got a 4 on the damage die. The 2 damage die.
Did that wrong.
My man just took 20 damage in a matter of 12 seconds. Let's go.
Dead ogres don't get turns, so it's Grill's turn. And she's gonna retrieve Ren from the dead ogre and give it a toss.
Yeah.
22.
Jesus fucking
It
Christ.
never misses.
It never misses when it's thrown. It misses the one time when she tried to stab something with it. And then she redeemed herself by getting a nat 20.
So that's another 9 points damage.
I think it's dead. I'm almost positive it's dead.
It is very, very close to dead. As it turns its sights to Spoon, who just did a good chunk of damage to it,
Yeah, hit me.
and misses.
I'm gonna use repost.
Alright.
Get fucked. Yeah.
Yes.
And just for the get absolutely fucking destroyed.
How do you want to do this?
I imagine it's I after I took my first swing, the greatsword was probably like on the ground in front of it, so I kind of just push it forward a bit, and like bisect them by doing a big underhand swing.
Nice.
Ah! A pinata!
That was thoughtful.
Whew.
Now that we are done, gentlemen, formal presentations. My name is Page, formerly recognized in my village as the Unworked. I'm a mage. I was captured by these beasts. They killed my fucking familiar.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, I need
Familiars
to
come back,
get
it just
help.
takes like an hour.
I know it.
Oh, really?
But that means I have to do it again.
Well, I'm Spoon of Squirrelstead. You may know me as when I was a Coliseum frequenter. They called me Spoon the Eye Gouger.
Oh yeah, I think I read about you in a book. Gladiators of the Century.
Of the century, huh?
Yep.
Just inflate the hell out of that ego.
That's great.
A list of the best gladiators this plane has ever saw.
Yeah, that's right. Not like I didn't already know that. I mean, I didn't know I was in that book, but I knew I was one of the best. I didn't need to be told.
And I'm Krell, formerly of the Wild.
Pleasure to meet you, Krell. But I'm going to do that in Goblin because I know how to speak Goblin.
Yeah, you have like 4 optional languages, so...
Fucking burps and whispers. I don't get it. Ugh. Well then, gentlemen.
So what's your chat doing right here in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, we're getting paid. We're getting paid to take out these orcs.
Hey, that's interesting.
Yeah. As we've learned that Fandolin doesn't really care who gets the job done, as long as it gets done. So if you return with us once we finish the rest of our work, you could get paid.
But that'd be useful, but what do you mean more work?
We're heading off to a castle being run by a bunch of brigands.
Brigands, an ancient castle, you say?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
We've gotta-
not really refuse more work, but an ancient castle is of my interest. Okay, I shall accompany you if you allow it.
Yeah, why not?
I see no problems with that.
I mean, he did just fucking. He. Did you not see when he fucking like bent backward like a gymnast and he touched that guy's axe and then he flung it forward at the other guy? That was fucking crazy!
Imagination is the greatest weapon of them all.
I don't know, the great sword does a pretty good job of cleaving things in half. I'd say it's the greatest weapon.
I don't know, I just killed like 4 of these orcs with a dagger, so...
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And then ogre.
Yes, and
Damn.
the ogre. But that was with my
I
puppets.
I helped by telling her to attack, alright?
Them beasts are going to kick the ogre. Ate my food about 4 times.
Wow. Yeah, these things are... Worst part is, I don't think they have literally anything helpful on them. Maybe they're tents, though. Well, that one's on fire, so can't go in there. May as well search these things down before we leave.
And as you begin searching, we gain 417 XP each.
400.
I don't know if I'm right about that or not. 417, you said?
Yeah.
That puts me at 2467.
Yeah. Getting us ever closer to that 4th level.
That 4th level. What am I, like 33 XP off now?
I don't remember.
300?
We looked it up after last session. I don't remember what the fuck it was. I think it was 2,900, but I don't remember.
I'll do it again real quick.
When I reach 4th level, I think. Let me see.
Give me a sigh.
Yep. No, 5th level. When I reach 5th level, I'm going to be the army of the party.
Yeah,
Well,
Crow's
I
gonna
have
make
5
an
each as well if I
investigation
could
check to find a loot.
Uh,
Between the two of us, we managed to find a rather large treasure chest.
Hell.
oh,
What have we here?
that's an interesting chest. Is it open? That damn orc had the keys.
Well, I think the key was to your chains, right?
On
He
first,
had more than one.
on first glance, the treasure chest appears to be unlocked.
Hey! Let's get this bitch open.
Alright, yeah. Kick the lid open, and who wants to carry a bunch of money?
God, not me. I've got too much. I've got too much of it.
I only have 10 gold coins, so
I'm carrying 622 gold pieces on my person.
Alright, so I guess Paige is gonna be our coin monkey for this one. You get 750 copper pieces.
is 750.
The
180 silver pieces.
80,
30 gold pieces.
30 gold pieces.
And 3 vials of perfume.
what the fuck?
3 vials of
Yeah, this
perfume.
this chart says it's 2,700.
Oh, I was off.
Okay, I have vials of perfume right now. Because
You'll think of some clever use for them.
Well done.
Why would
3
orcs-
vials of perfume?
why would orcs have that?
I don't know. I honestly could not tell you. Maybe they just thought it'd be cool to have.
But it sure would be thankful if they used it. They stink like animals.
Well then, I think that marks our completion here. Don't gotta stick around anymore.
I believe you would be
Again.
correct.
We can get the hell out of here because, by God, I am thoroughly exhausted.
Alright, so
Yeah, I need to eat.
having gained
Ah.
a new companion and quelled the orc problem, we make our way back, headed north towards Coneyberry once more to continue towards our other quests.
Can I attune to the staff of the defense while we rest?
Yes. It takes a solid 8 hours to attune to it.
So yeah, I can just do that
Yeah,
while we.
You can either attune to that or tune to your ring.
Oh shit! Yeah, I want to attune to the ring.
Alright.
That could be like.
Can I use my familiar spell to summon my owl?
Yeah.
Like we'll probably. I know we need a campfire if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, hey, speaking of cool magic shit, I found a different magic thing. So do you want this big glass stick? It's magic.
Okay, that would be useful. Where's
Maybe.
this?
We killed a guy, and he tried to use it on us, but I impaled him with my big sword.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is verbatim what happened.
I would imagine that by just by looking at fellas. Okay then.
Yeah, I'm gonna attune to my ring, and give up my staff of defense to our new wizard friend.
And your new ring, after attuning to it, is revealed to be a ring of protection.
Let's go.
While you're wearing the ring and are attuned to it, you have a +1 bonus to your armor class and all saving throws.
Neat. So now my armor class is 17.
Okay, I added the glass staff.
And you
And to have to attune to it
that.
later.
Uh,
Alright, so we make our camp in Coneyberry for the night, using some of the dilapidated buildings as cover to get a somewhat decent night's sleep. And where are we headed for in the morning?
well,
Our main destinations would be to Thunder Tree in the northeast or northwest, but that would take some time. We could head back to Phandalin to turn in the quests we've done so far, or we could go off into the forest to search for the castle. We're not quite sure the location.
we've got 2 quests to turn in Phandalin, a quest to turn in Thunder Tree, or more so just a reward to get. I think my vote is that we head back to Phandalin for the time being. Maybe we could.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't have anything
We
to
can
complain.
we can inform the church of the passing of Liss. They don't care about him, but well, they kind of do because he's one of their Robin Hoods. But we don't know that. Maybe the slender-haired elf guy will approach us once again. We'll tell him that the paladin died. In the meanwhile, though, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Jersey. So we took a long rest, right?
Yeah, we took a full rest.
Yeah.
So you get your health, your spell slots, all that jazz.
When we are back in town, I need to buy some things for the Find Familiar spell. I need a brass brazier, herbs, charcoal incense, and 10 gold coins.
Fun.
Fun.
But, actually, while I'm thinking about it, don't you have a components pouch?
No, I picked up the arcane focus.
Alright. I could have sworn I saw the components pouch when I was editing in your
No.
story.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh yeah, and my arcane focus crystal that I put on my glove. You know the infinite gauntlet, the gem on the
Right.
middle. That's basically
was-
the one gem.
That was the reference I was gonna make.
Yeah, and it's the leather. It's a leather glove, not a metal one.
So we make our way back to Phandalin once more. Taking a good half of the next day.
We have a. Where is there like courier or like a place where I can get things mailed?
I imagine you could probably just leave it with the town master.
Sure, yeah. We're heading there anyway, right?
Yes, the orc quest was for him.
Okay, cool. Let us make way, gentlemen. We're heading to the Town Master's Hall.
That
Plus
thing,
the-
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm trying to make a terrible Irish accent. I don't know how to make accent.
I don't see the
I'll
thing is,
pretend to
right,
be
is that the
offended.
voice it doesn't sound Irish, but the voice you're giving him anyway sounds pretty good.
Okay.
I wouldn't get too caught up on it. As long as it sounds relatively unique, I don't think it's a problem.
There we go. So we make our
Later, I
way
need to
back to the town
go to
master's
a
hall
gym.
to turn in our quest and get our monetary reward.
Oh boy. More money, huh?
So you step inside and Sildar's kind of hanging out again, just finishing off his lunch.
Hey, Chief. We finished off the orcs in Wyvern Tor.
Oh, yes. Do you have evidence to this?
Yeah, actually, the person standing right there, and I point at Paige. They were captured by the orcs, and they helped in the process of taking them all out.
Yeah, those freaking bandits picked me up right on the street.
And your other companion, what's happened to him?
He unfortunately was killed in a different scenario, another job we were doing for an elf we found who came to our house, actually.
Most unfortunate indeed.
Hmm.
He was a good man. Now,
Yeah, that's very correct.
now to the matter of your rewards. 100 gold pieces, as promised. So he wants to hold 100 extra gold pieces.
Man,
Give it to me. I'm still not totally
what,
full.
what did you say the math for the encumbrance rules are? It's strength multiplied by what?
15, I think?
What was it? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
I want to say 15. I know Spoon's still only at like half weight.
We made it clear that I'm pretty. I've got a lot of room.
Well, with 20 strength, you don't have a lot of shit.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll carry it. Why not? I just got a bulging coin purse. 100 gold pieces, huh?
Pretty sure,
Boosting me up to 722.
pretty sure you got a whole extra backpack just for coin at this point.
We really gotta do something with this. I wonder if they touched up our house. We paid them to do that.
Yeah, we did.
We have a shop in the city. I need to buy some provisions.
Yeah. You're gonna be looking for Barthen's Provisions. It's near the north entrance on the way to the Tribor Trail. Oh, Town Master, I've got a thing I need to request of you.
Yes, what is it?
I'm not sure how your mailing system here works, so I figured I'd come talk to you. I have a letter and an item I need shipped to Squirrelstead.
I could see that done, yes.
Perfect. And I put the statue of Whisk and a letter I wrote to Squirrelstead on his desk. That's all I need of you for now. I may be back later with another statue.
Alright.
Yeah, the letter is basically just detailing. Sorry, say again. I didn't quite hear you.
Is that all you require of me?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Alright then. He turns back to what he was doing when you came in.
All right. I'm gonna go check up on our house, make sure everything's all right there.
Okay, your house is that dilapidated piece of shit we passed through, right?
No. It is. It's on the
We came
western
in through the north
end
end of town, so we haven't
Yeah,
passed by our house yet.
Yeah, our house is actually not far from here. It's a little west of the town master's hall, or the town square, if you'd prefer.
Okay, I go in just to buy some provisions, then I go be back.
Perfect. Yeah, the letter basically just details that he wants the citizens of Squirrelstead to use the statue of Whisk as an offering to the great hunter.
Alright.
Okay, sorry.
I get
I
it.
clicked it wrong.
So how is our house looking?
From the outside, it still looks like a dilapidated shithole. Because we didn't pay for that.
Right, we only paid them for furniture.
And a proper door. So yeah, there is a nice proper door hung in our mantle. And this one actually has some sort of mechanism to keep it closed in the wind. And as we move inside, the house is now fully furnished.
Yeah, I wrote my shopping list to make it easier.
Well, at least it looks nicer on the inside now. I guess I should go to the woodworker and pay him to make our house actually look like a house.
So yeah, your total on that's 12 gold, by the way.
12 gold.
For
Oh,
page.
for.
Okay, 12 gold, so I'm going to go with
Well
28
done.
left.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to the woodworker and maybe get blasted with at the Stonehill Inn.
You know, we forgot to take off Liss's corpse.
What?
All that wine he bought.
Oh, he brought the wine with him! Oh, fuck.
Or did he leave that behind?
I don't remember. It could. Well, I mean, his character sheet would probably tell us.
But I do remember that our old dwarf companion was in the middle of fermenting wine when he was slain. But since none of the rest of us know shit about brewing, we'll never know when it's done. Yeah, Krill's just gonna hang out in the house and go about reading her mysterious book.
Oh yeah, we do in fact have that.
Yeah, I think I bought everything.
And with our generalized shopping out of the... Oh yeah, you wanted a woodworker. Spoon?
Yeah. I think as you saw of our home, it is in fact terrible looking from the outside, and I was wondering if there was something we could get done about that.
have to source new wood.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably do with new nails as well.
Sure.
And some more thatch for the roof.
Yeah.
I could see this project being done in a day or so with the right help.
Sure. We'll be heading out of town tomorrow as well, so
So soon?
That
You've
would-
only just gotten back.
well, we've got a lot of work to do.
That is fair. You are adventurers as such.
So what's my total?
We'll bring it to around 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces. Okay. Let's see. I have a calculator. I don't need to do math.
Alright, more
672.
promise to reward for the
Whoops.
other location.
Right.
So we don't have to actually track down the elf, because he didn't offer us anything to do it.
True. Huh. Well then. All right. Yeah. Here's your payment up front. You did a pretty damn good job with the furniture, so I've got some really good faith in you.
Why, thank you. I've only been doing this for 40 some odd years now.
It's like me with fighting.
I suppose so, young man.
Young. I'm 60, my guy.
And I'm well into my 80s.
Oh, I know. I'm 53. My bad. I guess if you wanted to call me young, you could, but I don't know. I'm not quite as spry as I once was.
But this 80-year-old man before you still looks like a young man in his prime, save the wrinkles and bald head.
Well then, good day to you.
And to you, friend.
Time to go see my good boy, Toblin. Haven't seen him in a while.
As you head into the inn to get, no doubt, completely wasted. That is a good place to end the session.